Yeah, hello guys. Hi. I guess my voice is audible to you. Yep. Yeah. Okay, fine. So today's session, the main agenda of today's session is like completely. Yeah, hello guys. Hi. Okay, so basically today's main session's agenda is like, can we build passive income out of option selling? Okay, can we do what? Can we do what? Basically, passive income by doing option selling, the first main agenda. And the upcoming is like completely, I will be talking about yeah, we understood now how to do a passive income. So, is it a really a good time to do that one? Okay, that also we will be checking out up, and I will be discussing about India VIX as well. So, basically, I will be discussing about what? India VIX as well. So at what level and what is India VIX? That all we will be completely discussing and we will be understanding that wholesome things. Okay. So yeah. I guess my voice is audible to you. Just a second. Fine. Okay then. Yeah. So fine. So then we will start basically. So yeah, how many people already heard about just text and reply? That's completely fine. I can see. So how many people already know about option selling, or like how many people are already doing option selling? Can anybody tell me here? How many people are already like doing option sellings and everything? Anybody here? Nope. So yeah, so I will first tell you what is option selling. Okay, basically what is option selling, I will try to tell you. So in the simple thing is like, see, everybody know that options market, correct? So everybody know options market. So what happens is like we all know that I will just try to tell you something. Market call and put, correct? Call and put. So we know that if we are expecting that market will be going upside, okay, so if market will be going upside, we can do two things here. So we can long call, okay, so we can longer call or we can shorter put, correct? We can shorter put here completely. We can do what? We can shorter put, correct? So if we are expecting that market will be coming downside, so what we can do is like we can short a call or you can long a put, correct? We can do this one. So now as an option seller basically, so as an option seller basically what I will be preferring or what I will be doing is like only these things. I will be doing only these things. So basically when market is going upside, I will be selling put. Okay. And if market is coming downside, I will be selling call. Okay. Why am I doing this thing basically? Why am I doing this thing? See, everybody know that there's a rule of like 50-50. There's a rule of what? 50-50. Correct. What is it 50-50? 50% is winning or 50% of losing. Winning and losing. So this applies in equity market. This applies where? In equity market. This applies in equity market. Here what happens is like, see, the game is in the options is like 33 and 66 percentage. Winning will be winning will be 33 and losing will be 66 if you are a buyer. Which option we need to sell? Yeah, I will tell you. Okay, so buyer, correct. So when I go to the seller, it's 66 and 33. Winning will be my 66 and losing will be my 33. So basically I'm a, here you can say a seller. Okay, so now I will explain you in a simplest manner. Okay, how does the 63 and 33 comes into the picture? Okay, how does the 63 and 33 comes into the picture? So very simple. So now, for example, I will take in a first example as a buying only. So call buying. Everybody know that call buying, correct? So call buying means if I'm buying a call at 100 rupees, that means my intention that market will be going upside, correct? Market will be going upside. Market will be going upside. So that means if market went in my favor, I will be making profit here. I will be making what? If market is going to 120, correct? Just drop a yes or no here, quick, quick. So basically, if market is going in my favor, I will make money here. Correct? I will make money over here. So for example, if it is going to 120, I will make 20 rupees here. So one more thing is like if market started going downside, like in my opposite way, opposite direction. So then what happens automatically? I will be losing. So if it went to 80, so I will be losing 20 rupees from here. Correct? I will be losing 20 rupees from here. So what if market is not going anywhere? What if market is not going anywhere? That means what? Anybody can tell me? Anybody know? Yeah. So basically, what about this one? Still, I will lose money here because of the decay. See, 33.33 percentage it will be there. So I just round it up to 33. So it will be like 33.33 and into 3. If you do that, you'll almost get 99.999 something like that. Okay. So that is how it works. So now here basically what happened? See, my winning is only 33 percentage. And if you see my losing, it is 33 percentage here and 33 percentage over here. Correct? So total will be 66 percentage losing. Correct? This will be total 66%. What if I convert this in a selling's perspective? What if I convert this into selling perspective? So selling is like what? I am selling a call option at 100. I'm selling a call option at what? 100. Simple thing. I'm selling a call option at 100. So that what is the intention of me selling a call option? What is the intention of me selling a call option here? I'm expecting that market should come down. Market should come down. Correct. So basically market should come down. So now what happens is like, okay, fine. So market went in opposite direction. So it started going upside and the premium will also increase, correct? So the premium will increase automatically. If it is going to 120, I will be losing 20 rupees over here. Okay. What if market went in my direction and market started falling down and call premium will also basically come down, correct? Just text here, yes or no, guys. So I will technically make money here. So for example, I will 20 rupees. Okay, so 20 rupees. So what if market is not going anywhere, guys? Can you tell me this? What about this one? What if market is not going anywhere? Still I make profit or loss here? What about this one? So basically, I will be making profit here. Not big profit, but still profit because of the time decay. Because of what? Because of the time decay. So I will still be able to make money here. Okay, I will be still able to make money, but not up to the mark. But that's completely fine. No, see, as of now, if you consider the buying perspective, no, so market is not going anywhere. Still, we are losing there. No, so here something is better than nothing. Correct. So this is where we come into the picture. Like 33 percentage is like my losing. Correct, and my winning 33 plus here 33. So total will be my how much? Again, it comes to the 66 percentage. Understood? So basically, this is how it works. So this is why I prefer. Okay, this is why I prefer. Yeah, no changes. Also, still I will make money here. Correct. So this is why I prefer selling rather than buying. Whenever I do something, if I feel that market will be going upside, I will not buy it. I will directly sell the put. Okay. Same you can do. Say for example, if you're doing a call buying if you're doing at 100 rupees, however you will be keeping as a stop loss 20 rupees, correct? If you're keeping a stop loss of 20 rupees, then what happens? 80 rupees will be sub. In a vice versa manner I will do, I will sell a put, okay, at 100. I will keep 120 as a stop loss. I will keep 120 as a stop loss here, correct? Yep, exactly correct. So we will try to earn the premium here. So that is what happens. So that is what very important thing about the selling. It's a very, see, there is no such, if you're not so smart or if you're not so able to track the market, it's completely fine. If market, you know that out of 100 times, 40 to 50 times market will not go anywhere. It will do this stuff. In this time, what you can do is like you can earn money. Okay, this is what we do. Okay, we don't use that much of strategy or something. Simple strategy, I will show you the back testing how to do and how it works and everything. Okay, so you will be literally shocked. Okay, by doing simple things only you can make money here. No need of making complications. Okay, so by doing just simple things only we can make money over here. That is what I want to tell you. Okay, so yeah, so now I mentioned there India VIX. So please tell me, how many people know about India VIX here? Just text yes or no here, quick, quick. So how many people know about India VIX here? Yes or no? That's completely fine. See, that is one of the important thing when you do option selling. This is very, very important. India VIX is literally very important for us. India VIX is very important. So just text yes or no, guys. If you know yes, if you don't know no, that's completely fine. This is very important. India VIX is very important. India VIX is very important. So I will try to tell you, oh, what is this India VIX? Okay, how it works. Okay, basically how it works. How should we utilize India VIX for our buying or selling perspective? Majorly, I will be focusing on selling. So if you are a buyer, you will also get some hidden things about the India VIX so that you can utilize in your trading. So basically, you can utilize that in your trading. Okay, that will be very, very great. Okay, so in a simplest manner I will start telling you what is India VIX. Okay, see, India VIX is basically a volatility indicator. It is what? It is basically a volatility indicator. Okay, it is a volatility indicator. So if you see here, so if you basically see here, so it is currently at 10.06. Okay, what is the meaning of this 10.06 here now? What is the meaning of this thing? So it is just telling you that Nifty, okay, Nifty is volatile for 1 year. It is telling you volatile of Nifty for 1 year from the date of today. From the date of today, it is telling you what? Volatility. Basically, it is telling you volatility. How much? So Nifty can experience 10 percentage upside momentum or downside momentum. 10 percentage. So it is basically in a percentage manner. It is in basically what? In a, yeah, yearly momentum. Yearly momentum basically. Yeah. So now why we are learning? See, we can see now you understood, right? So Nifty from today, it can go 10% upside and 10% downside. So when we know this thing, it's a very good thing, no? So that Nifty will not experience 20% upside or 30% upside like that. So we can convert this data into what, we can convert into day, weekly and monthly as well. So according to that, we can create strategies, correct? We can create what? Basically, we can create strategies here. We can create strategies, daily perspective or weekly perspective or monthly perspective. Okay, option selling strategies we can do here. Simple option strategies. Okay, so now I will tell you how does it works. Okay, how does it works? So when India VIX is basically 10, okay, you know that most of people will be hearing that India VIX is 10 or it is low. How we are considering that is a low? Okay, there is a general category. Okay, there is a general category of India VIX from the past. They have compared and they collected the data, and according to that, they are telling that okay. So if one second, I will show you. Yeah. So here, if India VIX is there, okay. So if India VIX is currently at 10, right? So from 10 to 12, it is basically low VIX only. It's basically what? It's basically low VIX only. Okay, when it is going about 12 to like 16, 17, you can consider a mid VIX. See, this is how am I telling you this all stuff? I'm telling you this all stuff We have collected the data. So we saw that if market is in this range, how much volatility we can experience. This range, how much volatility we can experience. So this is how we are collecting the data. Okay, so when it is going above the 18, but I can't bracket it here. Why? Because the top was 83 here or 86 on the COVID times. On the COVID times, it was 86. So I can't bracket it here. So we will leave it after 18. It's basically high wicks only. It's basically what? High wicks here. Okay. So there is a thing to understand what to do when. That is very, very important. So we need to understand that what to do when. So here what happens? So if VIX is trading at 10 or 12 or 18 more than that, we can do here what when the VIX is at 10, we should try to prefer buying. We should try to prefer buying. Okay, and when VIX is at mid level, we should try to prefer for buying as well, and we can do selling as well. That's completely fine. Okay, and when is VIX is at 18, we can only do selling. Can anybody know this why? Just text if you know why. Don't know, that's also completely fine. I will help you. I will tell you. Okay. Anybody know about this one? Okay. So basically, this is what you need to keep in the mind. So now currently India VIX is at what level, guys? It's in 10. It's in 10. So when it is trading in 10, so we should try to prefer buying, not selling. But then you may ask now what we can do. What we can do, so we should try to skip trading. As a seller now, we try to avoid trading. Why? Because yeah, we can do, it's like I'm not doing, no, I'm doing, but the quantity should be decreased, not that much. So if I'm using my 100 rupees as my capital, I will put that capital to 30 rupees or 40 rupees. Okay, yeah, premium will go with the volatility. High versus high premium, better for the seller. Exactly, very good. Basically, yeah. So here what happens is like, what happens basically when VIX increases? No, see, when VIX increases, that means what? Volatility increases in the market. So volatility increase means what sellers will do? They will try to sell at the higher premiums. So the if the normal premium now it is trading at 100 rupees, means when the VIX is at 18, the same premium will be costing you 250 rupees. So that's an added advantage for us, no? That is basically what? It is an added advantage for us. Okay, so it is an added advantage for us. So simply I'm collecting a huge money. So if market is not going anywhere, I will collect full profit. Correct. So now because of VIX is low, the premium will be 100 only and the decay will be very slow. Okay. So this is what happens. So now actually it is a burden or a headache for me to do option selling at this low India VIX. Okay, this is a very, very, very headache for me. Yeah, it's a when volume is high. Yeah, that is what happens. Okay, so this is a very important guy. India VIX is very important. See, and India VIX generally tells you that like interpretation of India VIX is also there. Also there. So if this is like VIX, see, every country has their own VIX. Okay, every country has their own VIX. We also have one. So VIX is completely will be only telling you what Nifty. It will be only telling you about Nifty only. So India VIX is like, and plus we'll consider market and I will talk about the premium as well. Okay. So if India VIX is increasing, market tend to come downside. Okay, this is interpretation of the VIX. So you can see today also if India VIX is decreasing, market tend to go upside. So you can see today VIX dropped down and market increased. Correct? Yes or no? So basically this you can see here. VIX dropped down and market started going upside and market started going upside here. Correct? So this is what happens in the interpretation of VIX. Okay, and why did I added a premiums here? Premiums means like call and put both. Okay, I'm not talking about a single one. I'm talking about both. So call and put completely both. See, when VIX is increasing, okay, when VIX is increasing, basically premium also tend to increase. Premium also tend to increase. And when VIX is falling down, when VIX is falling down, okay, what happens here? Premium go down. Like they're not so costly or something like that. Now, what is the current scenario happening? Okay, now what is the current scenario happening? Understood, right? So this is how it works. So this is all connected to the premium only. This is all connected to what? Premium. This is all connected to premium. Okay, understood. So this is how it works. So we need to understand VIX, very important if you're dealing with especially option selling. See, option buying though I told you very simple thing. So it's like pure emotional game. So if you are in a strong emotional control stage, you definitely prefer option buying. Okay, you can make money. So if you know no need of thinking that much or doing something, try to prefer selling only. Selling makes more sense. Okay, so yeah, you know that you will be collecting less money, paying more money. That is what we expect. The rule is like to make 2% or 3% a month. Okay, sometimes we clock 5% as well. Okay, that is sometime. I told you now that is sometime here basically. So this is what we can prefer of. See, sometime it goes to minus 2% also. That's completely fine. We are in a bracket. How much we are winning, that much only we are losing. Not more than that. Okay, that is how our strategies are defined. Okay, so and we almost rely on the data only. What data tells you, we rely on that one. Okay, so this is how it works. So now I will give you an option selling strategy on the VIX. Okay, I will tell you how to create an option selling strategy on the VIX. So now we understood that VIX will be there for what? Okay, VIX is for 1 year perspective, right? 10 percentage now, so you can see up or down, correct? You can see up or down. So how I can connect this? How I can connect this? Okay, so how I can connect this to monthly, weekly, and daily. Okay, how I can do this one? It's very simple. Okay, okay, so it's basically very simple. So now what happens? India VIX, India VIX divided by root of 52. If you do, for example, you will get monthly range. You will get what? You will get monthly range. So if you do India VIX, so can anybody text what is the like exact value of this thing? You'll be getting in the percentage manner only. Can anybody tell me how much is this thing? Can anybody tell me how much is this thing? And one more is like India VIX divided by 52 is done. 1 second. This is, wait 1 second. I want to reverse it. First is like 12 and 52 and then like India VIX to root 365. So what is this root 65? This is days. Okay, this is monthly, this is weekly, and this is daily perspective. So we are basically getting ranges over here. We're getting what? Range. According to that, this we can do option selling here. Okay, according to this, we can do what? We can do option selling. Yeah, monthly, what is the range, guys? Yep, good. Monthly range is 1.3 percentage. How much is monthly? So India VIX is like currently running at 10.06. Okay. So you do the root of this one first. So how much is root of 12? 3.44. Yeah. So that comes this weekly. So yeah, that's correct. So root of 24 is equal to 3.4 you will get. So when you divide 10, okay. So when you divide what? How much you'll get? How much you'll get basically when you divide 2.8 or 9. Okay. So what about this one? So 10 point can be changed. Yeah, very good question. Basically, yeah, it can change. See, VIX will not change so drastically. Okay, it will be in a smooth range only. Yeah, it will be in a smooth range only. So 10 today is there, tomorrow it can go to 11. So that much changes will not happen. That much changes will not happen basically. Very small changes will be there. That is okay for us. Why? Because see, now if you're trading in a weekly perspective, na, that is completely fine for us. That is completely fine for us. Understood, right? Okay. So what about root 52? 7.2. So how much we got here? That is 1.38 percentage, correct? Event time, see, event time completely, what happens, VIX trend to increase. VIX, one more name is uncertainty indicator, basically. VIX, one more name is basically uncertainty indicator. Okay, so that is what happens. So when VIX is increasing, that is actually a very good opportunity for me personally. Why? Because I will try to do selling at that time. Why? Because premium will pump like anything. When the uncertainties vanish from the market, I will simply collect money from there. I will simply collect what? Money from there. That is what we try to do. So what about the route 365? 1910, correct? So is equal to how much we got here? Can you tell me how much we got here? Can you tell me how much we got here? I will give you a hint. It's in 0 point percentage only. Can you tell me how much we got here? If I know issues, I will tell you percentage. See now, this is, yeah. So this is like in the daily perspective. Daily perspective, I'm asking you. Daily perspective. So now we got basically ranges. Okay, we got basically what? We got basically ranges to trade. So if you are a monthly trader as an option seller, what we need to do from here? Plus 2.8 percentage upside or down 2.8 percentage upside. Correct. So you sell an options. Basically, you try to sell an options there. Okay. Or if you are a weekly trader, 1.38 percentage. So 1 percentage is how much here? Hardly 250 points. You go furthermore 50 or 100 point, 350 points you sell in this side, or 350 points you sell in this side. Okay. So generally what you'll do, you'll try to collect a good premium in the market. You'll try to collect what? A very, very good premium in the market. Okay, I will try to show you this in the report or backtesting how this all stuff works. So just give me a thumbs up that you understood this thing. It's a very, very simple one, but very effective one. We can decide range of Nifty. Basically, we can decide what? Range of Nifty, and we can create strategies on that one. So whatever the strategies we will be learning now, these strategies are non-directional strategies. A very simple strategy, not so much complicated. These are very simple strategies that I will be letting you know how to do this all stuff. Okay. So this is how we need to calculate India VIX. 2.8 percentage we got now, upside and downside. So that is our range for 1 month. 1.3 up and down. That is our weekly range. So daily range is a half, that is 1 percentage range. So that all stuff we can do. So weekly we can use on the expiry day strategy. Only we can create the strategy on the expiry day. Okay. Weekly, every week you can do. See, weekly means it is only Nifty and again Nifty in the monthly perspective. Okay. So not of wasting time. So I will take you to the a very good website. So how many people heard about this one? How many people heard about stock mock here? How many people heard about stock mock here? Yep, yeah, very good. Yeah, correct. So basically 0.52 percentage. Exactly correct. Yeah. Exactly correct. So how many people heard about the stock market basically? So this is a very interesting and very important. See, I told you now, always believe on the what? We always believe on the data. We always believe on the data. Correct. So this is what we try to see. Okay, this is what we try to see. We have like one and just I will show you one strategy. Okay, this is in a by. Okay, okay. I want to show you simple or like I will create one for you here only. Okay, so I will create a one for you. So I will delete this also. Okay, so now what I will do, I will try to create one strategy for you. Okay, I will show you how this works in the simplest manner. So we will choose Nifty. So basically, we will choose Nifty, that is options. Okay, so call, and I told you as a like, I will try to prefer selling. So yeah, at the money I will keep you, and first I will try to show you this one, and then I will take you in a completely different manner. Okay, so completely I will try to show you in a different manner. So the first strategy, what I'm trying to show is like add the money. I will add the position here. So it will be replicating here. And one more, I will add a put here. And again, I will add a position here. So call and put are basically both are here. So now here I have a lot of features. So trailing under target, stop loss, trailing stop loss, re-entry, re-exit, execute, everything. I don't want to see anything. Just I will show you how simple strategy looks like. Then I will try to make it little bit adding the stop loss, trailing stop loss, adding that all stuff we will try to do. Okay, we will try to add that also. So now what is this known as? This is basically known as a short straddle. This is basically known as what? A short straddle. This is known as what? Straddle. So basically this is known as what? This is known as a short straddle. So in the short straddle, what happens basically? We will try to sell at the money and we will try to sell at the money. Both sides, call and put. We'll try to sell both call and put here. So now I will try to show you the data, past 5 years data, how the simple strategy have performed. Okay, so we'll just show you here. See, I'm not adding time, anything or something like that. If you want, we will add like 9. No, like 10. Yeah, we'll keep it 916 or like 920 is completely fine. So this is two leg strategy basically. Exit time is like, yeah, 350, it's completely fine. So I will start back testing. It will take a minute. Okay. Yeah, done. See, now you can see that the estimated overall profit you see it is 55 percentage. Okay, now what I will do, like, see, this is overall profit, it is showcasing you. But what I will do, I will try to do a little bit more back testing. Okay, so now what happens? Yeah, see the profit here. What we generated is like 134 percentage in the 6 year manner. Correct. So yeah, this is how a simple strategy works. Just a short strategy. Yeah, 2023 was not so good for us, and 2019 was also not so good for us. No, 2019 we started on August, but still, yeah, that is in a minus 1% only. So if you consider this, I'm talking about only one strategy. There are tons of strategy which we are using. I'm just letting you know one strategy. Here, what happens is like the percentage talks literally 19 percentage, 45 percentage, 5 percentage, 14 percentage, 30, just without any tweaks and without any changes. Okay, in the simplest manner. Now we will try to change, we will try to add things up for this one. Then we will see this here. Okay, we will try to see these things. Okay, so now what happened? I will remove this to DTE. What is DTE? Days to expiry. Days to expiry. So now I will only do the strategy on the expiry day. So if I'm only doing the strategy on the expiry day, what is happening? Is it good for me? Okay, so this is what I'm trying to generate here. If I'm doing this on the expiry, I'm generating 9%, 6%, 12%, 5%. Okay, so now what if I'm doing this strategy one day before expiry, 1 DT? Okay, so this is not working for me. Correct. So this is how we do, and we try to find a best strategy for us. Correct. So now, if what if you do the strategy in the 4 days before expiry? No, it's not so good. Correct. So we can change all stuff here, and we can do. So now I will add some other stuffs. Like what I will do, I will try to add stop losses. Okay. Is it monthly or daily? Okay, so this is basically weekly. We can go for monthly as well, next monthly expiries as well. Everything we can do. So now what I will do, I will try to add stop losses. So stop losses are generally are like 25% to 45 percentage. How am I telling this 25 percentage? So basically we have run algos on this thing and everything. So that is what we choose number. Okay, so 25 percentage is also fine. Okay, both you can 25 percentage one time re-entry also we can keep. Okay, as of now we'll not keep re-entries. Okay, we'll just keep 25 percentage. Make it as 45. Yeah, not sure. I'll change it. Okay, 25 percentage. So in the 25 percentage, what happens? We will see what's going. So the entry time is like 9:20 and exit is like 5:15 or like 5:20 is also completely fine. Okay, so 5:20, 3:20 we can make and see. We'll see what's going on. Okay, so basically, yeah, 151. We in this year it is running not so good, just 7 percentage, 35 percentage, 8 percentage, 9 percentage, 44, 37 percentage. It's going on. So here we can see that all stuff win is like 53 percentage, lose like 47 percentage, 714 we lost, 803 we made profit. Okay, average monthly profit, average on win trades, lose is like almost only 1600. That's very maximum drawdown we got is like 10 percentage. Okay, maximum drawdown to recover is like 119 days. That's okay number. Return to daily max drawdown 11. Max winning streak was 11 days. Max losing was 11 days. Expectancy. Let's here. This is little bit problem. Expectancy. Why? Because here the strategy may not work again and again. That is the problem here. Correct. Stop loss. Yep. Hit. Yeah. Pretty much good. See, I'm trying to show you simple things. So now if I'm making it according to that, like if I'm going to 45% stop loss, I'm increasing stop loss here, and then I'm changing it to. Yep. So how this is working? Yeah, this is pretty much not so good for us. Correct? It's pretty much not so good for us. Yeah, this was good in the last year perspective. In this year manner, it's not so working. Correct? Why? Because VIX is little bit down. If you see in this year manner, VIX was not so high. Okay, so March it was in a completely a range only. Correct? So from here, if you see May till now, everything is literally down only. Correct? May till now, everything is completely down. Because of that, what happens? We get affected. Because premium we will collect less, no? So if we are collecting less premium, that's a problem for us. Correct? That is what happens here. Okay. So in the whatever we understood in this thing, that also I will try to show you one. For example, sell a put, but this time what I will do, I will not do at the money. What I told you, if you want to do weekly perspective, I will do what this is a put, right? I will try to sell like 200 points weekly. Yeah, we'll try to keep monthly, and I will try to go what 300, 400 points after the at the money, that is completely out of the money. One we will take call, and again we will try to sell 400 points out of the money. So add positions here completely the same thing will be there. Okay, monthly, and we will see this is how it working. Okay, this is according to the what? According to the VIX what I showed you. Okay, how to do that one. Yeah, see, it's very good. Expect return. Okay, so This is fine. 4 percentage, 29 percentage. This is how it is. Okay, now what I will do, I will try to add stop losses for that. I will add a little bit of bigger stop loss. Why? Because this is a monthly, right? Correct. So when it comes to monthly strategies, we need to keep a sufficient. Why? Because if market is going one side, should not take my stop loss or something like that. So that is what I'm trying to see here. This is not at all good. So 400 points is not work. So again, I will try to see in 200 points manner, 200 points manner, but I will change it to weekly and weekly. Yeah. This is like giving us 18 percentage returns. I will think I want to show what the change is like. No, on the expiry day, it's not so good. No, this is not a good for us. Okay, this is basically not so good for us. So this is how it works. We can try out and we can see that, okay, what it is generating. See, there's back testing, correct? But in the IBEX calculation, if you see that every 6 months, 3 months, it will change. According to that, again, it will change. It will generally give you the stagnant report here in the back testing. But we can get a rough estimated that, okay, this is what we can do. But if you ask me personally, VIX works very good. So you can try to identify the range of the Nifty or like a Bano only Nifty. So here what you can do is like completely you can create a strategy out of it. You can create completely a strategy out of it. Simply collecting a calculating the range. What I told you, the formula is simple. VIX divided by if you're calculating monthly root 12, if you're calculating weekly root 52, if you're calculating daily root 365. So you will get a range. Both you go out of the money and try to sell. Okay, and market will tend to be in that week in that range only. Okay, see, in that perspective, it is not showcasing the data here, it is generally showcasing the data. So you can do that one on weekly perspective. Okay, so once the VIX is increasing, that is a very good opportunity for us to do the trading. Okay, until that we will try to keep less option selling. I told you now. So if you are doing 300 like 100 rupees trading, so you try to prefer selling in 30 rupees or 40 rupees only now, as of now. Why? Because of the India VIX. Because of the India VIX. Once the VIX started increasing, if it is in a very good stage like 14, 15, 16, 17, then we try to sell. Okay. That is when we try to sell. See, and one more, I told you the correlation as well. If the VIX is increasing, market tend to come downside. If VIX is dropping down, market tend to go upside. Okay, so that is what happens in the broader time frame. Okay, so we should always try to focus on that this one, and we should always try to see this one. This is very important. India VIX itself is a very important thing. Okay, so just I told you the some basic how an option things work. See, passive income definitely what happens, no? It is a little bit tricky only. It's not like that if I put 5 lakh rupees, I can remove every month. Market dynamics change, strategy will also change. Okay. This month strategy, that month, everything it will change according to the market condition. So that we need to be little bit active, not so much active like an option buying, seeing the charts every time. We need to change monthly, quarterly, how the dynamics of the markets are changing. So should I keep percentage of 45 to 55 or 60 now? That all stuff we need to see and we need to be changing. Okay, so that is what it will be a little bit peaceful in the option selling compared to the options buying. It will be a little bit peaceful here. So you can definitely do it and try it out. Okay, so yeah, this is what I want to tell you in this session. So basically I will be bringing you a very good in a optioning like upcoming sessions. So try to watch them as well. So I will try to tell you again in the simplest manner how to do option selling or like option buying as well. Okay, so that also I will be coming up. Okay, so anything you want to ask, feel free to ask me. Okay, somebody is asking, can we set up the stock mark not to the option sell when the VIX is less than 10%, then the try it out the strategy works for the 5 years. And when VIX is increasing in the honey calculate correction, how many OTM we need to go? See, in the VIX manner, no, I told you, na, So VIX is completely like this. So if VIX is like, I will consider that in a weekly manner, it is coming somewhere on how much? It was 1.2 percentage. I remember. So 1.3 something it was there. Correct. So if you consider this 1.5 rounded off, okay. So 3 percentage total range. Okay, 3 percentage total range. Nifty is like 1 percentage means 250 points. So 750 points here, like it's a very big range. So we will not take 750 points. We'll consider that total 750 points, right? Yeah, yeah, that's fine. So why? Because 250, 350, yeah, yeah. 300 points here, 300 points here, we can sell. Yeah, 2.86 percentage, whatever exactly you can repeat. See, what I will do is like, I will tell you from the first, okay? So if market is currently trading at 24,894, now what it is currently trading, we will make it as 900. So what you need to do is like, go in the call and the put manner, okay? 300 points here and 300 points here. Okay. So as of now, if premium is not so high, choose little bit. Why? Because see, in weekly perspective, market will not give 600 point momentum. That I know from my personal experience. Market will give you how much of volatility? It will be like 400 to 500 points. It will be in a 400 to 500 points range. This is what it will try to do. 4 to 500. Correct. So if you are getting a 600 point, you try to choose 400 to 500 points and you sell one here and you sell one here. So for example, here you will be getting some 20 to 30 rupees premium. Initial week only we need to do. So today is like, when is Monday? Tuesday is expiry, right? So Tuesday we need to start for the next week expiry. Or like Tuesday, Wednesday also we can do. Wednesday we can start doing this thing. We collect 30 rupees here, 30 rupees. The total we collected is 60 rupees. Okay, so total we can select 60 rupees and we can do here. This is also completely fine in a weekly perspective. In a monthly perspective, again it changes. So if you ask me Nifty monthly, it will try to range it out in 1000 to 1200 points range. It will try to be in this range. 1000 to how much? 1200. 400 points on each leg or total range. No, the total range is 400. Okay, 400 to 500 is the total range of the Nifty. Okay, so that is how it is trying to be in the range. Okay, so in the monthly perspective, 1000 to 1200, 1000 to 1200. So if you ask bank nifty will be how much? Weekly, though now it is not there. So we monthly, if you're going more than 2000 to 2500 one minimum, we need to keep like this. Okay, then only you can survive over here. Okay, then only what you can survive over here. Understood? Any kind of doubts here? See, these are all non-directional approach as well. So sometimes what I will do now, I try to approach in a directional manner also. That also I will be telling you in the upcoming sessions. Okay, how to approach that from here, from here, how to take a trade in the option selling manner only with a very good risk reward. Okay, how can I take a trade from here to here? That also I will be telling you, and that also I will be letting you know. Okay. Okay, this also we can literally see and we can also use that one. Okay, so this is what I want to tell you. So option selling needs little bit a good capital so that you can do not that much unexpected returns. 2, 3 or like 5 percentage. This is in a higher end size, but this is in a okay range. So 5 percentage also we can do sometime. Okay, when we can do, when the VIX is very high, the premiums we are getting in a sufficient manner. Yeah, position trades can be automated. Yeah, that also, yeah, a very good thing. So that also I will be telling you. We have our own software as well. So by using that, I will tell you how to automate. Okay, very simplest manner how to automate the stuff. That also I will be letting you know. Okay, I guess, oh yeah, we can wind up here. So we can close here. So we can catch up in the upcoming session. Okay, done, guys. Like, thank you for joining. Okay.